Leave it to Quentin Tarantino to open one of his movies on Christmas Day. Go out and have a wonderful seasonal time with this one, folks. There's a lot of blood in this movie. Django Unchained tells the tale of a slave played by Jamie Foxx who's freed by a bounty hunter played by Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz's character is looking for a specific amount of people. Django knows what these people look like, so he can then lead Christoph Waltz to these people so they can kill them and get the money. This is appealing to Django because in the movie he says, "Kill white folk and get paid for it? What's not to like?" But he also has something else driving him. His wife is also a slave, and they were separated, and her owner is Leonardo DiCaprio. He runs this place in which slaves fight to the death, and Jamie Foxx and Christoph Waltz try to infiltrate this business to see if they can free Jamie Foxx's wife. Now this is a great movie. Yes, I am so happy to see a movie like this. This is an original movie, as usual, Tarantino, but it's a film that has his trademark dialogue, but you can't expect things. There are certain things that are staples, yes. They're all pretty much very bloody. You're probably going to hear the N-word a lot. But in this film, it doesn't feel as gratuitous as it did in Jackie Brown. It has a vibe that Kill Bill had, that revenge vibe, but it also has this whole Western thing going on that is so entertaining and completely over the top in every way, but it's tongue-in-cheek and it knows what it is, it's self-aware, and it's hilarious at times. It really is really funny sometimes when Django starts to get really into this idea of revenge and he starts killing people and everything. You get these amazing, graceful shots of him just standing there with the wind, and it's so funny, but it's also really striking as a visual, and it's just so hilarious sometimes. This movie is really funny. Now, one of the things that Tarantino does really well is he kind of plucks actors out of obscurity and just puts them in his movies. In this one, you have Don Johnson as a plantation owner, and he is excellent in this movie. I'm not even kidding. He's so good. Very funny. There is an incredible scene that I will not spoil with these masks. That's all I'm going to say. It's so funny. Just go see this film for that scene alone. Since Inglourious Basterds, the only really good Christoph Waltz performance I've seen is in Carnage. It's so nice to see him back under Tarantino's direction. He does an excellent job in this movie, and his performance is so entertaining. Right from scene one, when he comes on, you're like, this guy is going to be good. This is going to be something really fun, and it is. As the movie progresses and you meet Leonardo DiCaprio's character, this is the evilest, most dark character he has ever played. I've never seen him play a character just this debased, and I was really impressed with his performance. I think there are a lot of Oscar nomination worthy performances in this film, particularly Christoph Waltz, Leonardo DiCaprio, and guess who? Samuel L. Jackson is incredible in this movie. He is so good. I would be so happy if he got a Best Supporting Actor nomination. I don't think it will happen, but he's so good in this movie. I'm telling you, he plays this old broken down guy who works for Leonardo DiCaprio. And he has this sort of relationship with him where he can kind of talk smack to Leo DiCaprio and he's not gonna get anything back because he's old and, you know, he's decrepit and he's kind of hobbling around on his cane. But there are so many funny moments that I do not want to spoil with his character. He just has this constant look of total bewilderment most of the time that is just uproariously funny. I loved his character in this movie. I would love to see Samuel L. Jackson get a nomination for this movie. The action in the film is very well handled and very impressive and very bloody. Think the fight with the Crazy 88s in Kill Bill. Blood, blood, blood. I haven't mentioned a lot about Jamie Foxx. Let's talk a little bit about him. See, as the movie progresses from the beginning, he doesn't have that much dialogue. He's very silent, and that's true to what it would be like back then, because a lot of slaves were very just, they don't know, what should I say something now, or where is my place here? Unfortunately, that's how it was back then. But as he continues to realize that Christoph Waltz is giving him various freedoms, he comes into his own as a character, and he gives a great performance. It's very entertaining. And you have to realize this movie is entertaining. If you go into this movie and be like, what's with all this over-the-top stuff, then you just didn't get it. This is a movie that is gleefully aware of itself. It knows what it's doing, and it does it well. My only issue with the film is it is a tad overlong. I think it overstays its welcome by maybe like 10-15 minutes. Overall, Django Unchained is an excellent film. It's completely original as usual, although it borrows elements from many things, but all of Tarantino's films do. He's very publicly acknowledged the fact that he does homages to many of his favorite films, and this is one of his better films. Definitely check it out when it comes out. I'm going to give Django Unchained an A. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and as always, if you like this, then you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.